So now we will start this chapter number 6, that is called as the chemical kinetics. So as the name of the chapter is given, chemical, okay, chemical kinetics. What is the meaning of kinetics? Anything that is in motion. Okay, how much amount of time or how much amount of velocity we can take. Okay, so to complete any chemical reaction, how much amount of time it takes. Okay, on which parameter it depends, whether it is depends on the concentration of a given solution, okay, concentration of the particles which are taking part in a chemical reaction, okay. So that we have to study through this chapter, that is called as the chemical kinetics. So we know that the three important characteristics of any chemical reactions, okay, अगर कोई भी chemical reaction होती है, so the based on it includes extent of reaction. So whenever any chemical reaction takes place, okay, whenever any chemical reaction that takes place, the important characteristics of that chemical reaction, okay, so important characteristics, okay, which are governing this chemical reaction, important characteristics that are governing this chemical reaction, that are what? Very first is the extent of reaction. Okay, very first is the extent. Okay, extent of a reaction. Okay, so how it is the reaction that is taking place. Okay, so it's extent of reaction, then whether it is feasible or not. Okay, theoretically हम लोगों ने बोल दिया कि ये वाला कंपाउंड उससे रिएक्ट होता है, बट practically is it possible or not. Okay, that is extent of reaction and this feasibility. Okay, next is a feasibility of the reaction, whether it is possible to carry out the reaction or not, and its rate. Okay, that is rate of reaction, rate of reaction, how the reaction is carrying out. Okay, which at what rate, whether it is carrying out very fast, very slow. Okay, so any chemical reactions, their characteristics, important characteristics are based on their extent of the reaction. Okay, how they are reacting, how they are reacting, is it possible that whether they will react, that is their feasibility. Okay, and the rate of reaction, at what rate, whether at slow rate, at moderate rate, at very fast rate. Okay, very rapidly it is reacting with the chemical reactants, okay, which are taking part in any chemical reaction. समझ में आया सब लोगों को. So chemical reactions that are based on this mainly three categories. They are based on their feasibility, okay, whether it is possible or not, based on their extent, okay, how they are reacting with each other, and the third one is the rate of the reaction. Okay, so at what rate they are reacting. So we have already learned this in 11th standard. So chemical kinetics, what is now chemical kinetics? It is a branch of chemistry. Okay, it is a branch of chemistry which deals with the rate of chemical reaction. Okay, so what is the chemical kinetics? What is chemical kinetics? Okay, so chemical kinetics is what? This is a branch of chemistry which deals with rate of, okay, which deals with the rate of reaction, okay, which deals with the rate of chemical reaction, okay, which deals with rate of chemical reaction, okay, chemical reaction का rate कितना है, okay, at what rate it is reacting. Okay, so the chemical reaction and the factors those affect them, and the factors and the factors those affect them यानी कौन से ऐसे फैक्टर है, ओके, those affect them. Okay, so what are the factor that are affecting the rate of chemical reaction. So समझ में आया सब लोगों को. So in this chapter, throughout this chapter, we are dealing with what? We are dealing with the rate of chemical reaction. So very important is the what? रेट ऑफ केमिकल रिएक्शन हम लोग देखेंगे इस चैप्टर में. एंड द फैक्टर्स, दैट वेरियस डिफरेंट फैक्टर्स that are affecting the rate of chemical reaction. Okay, so what are the different factors that are deciding the rate of any chemical reaction? So through this chapter we have to understood this. Okay, हमें ये समझ लेना है, ये पढ़ना है हमें through this chapter. Okay, so a chemist wants to know the rate of reaction for a different reason. Now, for what reason we want to understand the rate of reaction? Okay, so the study of reaction rates helps us to predict how rapidly the reactions approaches the equilibrium conditions. Now, why we need to study this? Why we need to study the rate of reaction? क्यों? Okay, क्या reason है जो हमें पढ़ना है कि ये rate of reaction, it is a very important parameter for any chemical reaction, because this tells us about the rapidity. Okay, so it tells us how to predict how rapidly. Okay, so I will write to predict. Okay, to predict how rapidly. Okay, to predict how rapidly the reaction approaches equilibrium. To predict how rapidly reaction is approaching, how rapidly reaction is approaching equilibrium condition. Okay, approaching equilibrium condition. Equilibrium condition में पहुंच रही है when all the reactants are completed their reaction. Okay, उनका equilibrium condition, how much time it has taken to reach or to approach the equilibrium condition, that can be understood with the help of rate of the chemical reaction. Okay, so to predict, another thing is that to give the information on the mechanism of chemical reaction. Okay, so second thing why we are understanding the rate of reaction is to give information on the mechanism. Okay, to give information. Okay, so to give information about mechanisms which are involved, okay, during the reaction, to give information on the mechanism, on the mechanism of chemical reaction, so these 2 points are very important, that we are considering the rate of any reaction whenever we are associating with a rate of a chemical reaction. Why we study about the rate of reaction? Because by this we understand, we predict how rapidly the reaction is carrying out, कितने फास्ट रिएक्शन हो रही है. ओके, और कितने फास्ट रिएक्शन होने के बाद how it is maintaining, how it is approaching its equilibrium condition, its equilibrium state. Okay, that can be understood with the help of rate of reaction. We can even understood the mechanism. Okay, mechanism of this chemical reaction through by understanding its rate of reaction, because this will give us more information about its mechanism. Okay, and that is the reason rate of reaction is very important. That is the part of what? Chemical kinetics. So in a chemical kinetics we are dealing with the rate of reaction and what are the different factors that are causing this rate of chemical reaction. Okay, कैसे rate increase हो रहा है, कैसे rate decrease हो रहा है, what are the factors? Okay, so that we will study through this chapter. So a number of reactions occur as a sequence of elementary steps constituting the mechanism of the reactions. We know that. Okay, so we'll first understand the rate of reaction. Okay, we'll understand what is the meaning of rate of reaction. Okay, so we'll understand what is the meaning of rate of chemical reaction. Okay, so rate of reaction. Okay, so very first is the rate of reaction. So we know that rate of reaction, this will tell us how fast the reaction is carrying out. Okay, so the rate of reaction describes how rapidly the reactants are consumed. Okay, so rate of reaction tells us what? How rapidly the reactants are consumed. How rapidly reactants are consumed. Because we know that the products, okay, product जो form होता है और products जो form होते हैं वो reactants के reaction से ही होते हैं. So how rapidly the reactants, okay, how rapidly the reactants are consumed. Okay, rapidly the reactants are consumed हो रहे or the products are formed or the products or the products are formed. Okay, so this will tell us, okay, rate of reaction tell us the about the reactants, okay, how the reactants that are consumed, okay, how rapidly the reactants are consumed and how rapidly the products which are forming, okay, how the rapidly the products are formed. So we'll understand average rate of chemical reaction. So very first is what? Average. Okay, so average rate of chemical reaction. Average rate of chemical reaction. So average rate of chemical reaction. So we know that any chemical reaction takes place where the reactants they are reacting. बराबर है? Reactants क्या होते हैं? React होते हैं to give some product. Okay, to give some product. Now we have to find out its average rate of chemical reaction. Okay, so the average rate of any reaction it can be described by knowing the change in a concentration of the reactant and the product. Okay, and as we want to find out the average rate, okay, so this thing that is the rate of reaction, it is purely depends on which parameter? It depends on the time. बराबर है, क्योंकि हम लोग किसी भी चीज का रेट जब डिसाइड करते हैं, like suppose mass flow rate, how much quantity of mass that is flowing in particular duration of time. बराबर है. Volume flow rate, suppose how much quantity of volume that is flowing, okay, per unit time. So these quantities, whenever we are saying these quantities that are टाइम बाउंड क्वांटिटीज, दैट आर व्हाट? टाइम बाउंड क्वांटिटीज, यानी ये जो भी क्वांटिटी है पर्टिकुलर ड्यूरेशन में होती है. जैसे ये केमिकल रिएक्शन है वो रैपिडली हो रही है, वो कैसे समझेगा हमें? if it is carrying out in a very less duration, very less time. So this time factor is very important because this time will tell us about the rate of any quantity. Understand? How fast and how slow or average way the process is carrying out. The process is carrying out, that information will be told by what? Will be explained by what? The time factor. So here also, as we are saying average rate of chemical reaction, so how the concentrations of reactants and how the concentration of products that are varying with respect to time, कैसे ये vary हो रहा है with respect to time, that is given by average rate of chemical reaction. So the average rate of chemical reaction, it is described by knowing change in concentration of reactants. Okay, so change in concentration of, change in concentration, this is very important. Change in concentration of a reactant, okay, reactant का या फिर reactants का and the products का, but किस में? On what basis? On time basis. Okay, product divided by time interval. Okay, divided by time interval, divided by interval. This is very important, divided by time interval, because whenever any quantity which rate we are calculating, okay, rate of any quantity, that is with respect to some time interval. बराबर है, time interval में निकालते हैं हम लोग, okay, कितने फास्ट हो रहा है और कितने स्लो हो रहा है, वो तभी हम लोग डिस्क्राइब कर सकते हैं उसको, when we are defining that quantity with respect to time. Okay, with respect to time. So time interval and the average rate is equals to change in concentration of species. So mathematically, okay, we will write it. So average rate of chemical reaction, it can be found by change in concentration of species. Okay, so change in concentration of species, concentration of species. And now this species can be a reactant. स्पेसिस क्या हो सकता है? या तो वो रिएक्टेंट हो सकता है या तो वो प्रोडक्ट हो सकता है. okay, and divided by change in a time, divided by change in a time, change in a time. So we know that the change in a concentration, okay, of a species will be represented by delta C. Okay, so what this will represent, delta C will represent the change in a concentration of a species, and that change in a concentration of a species may be reactant के लिए हो सकता है या फिर वो product के लिए होता है over a time interval. Okay, over a time interval which will be represented by, that is delta T. Okay, delta T से represent करेंगे. Okay, small t will represent the time. Okay, so consider a reaction that is carrying out, and consider a reaction is carrying out, and it is giving a product. So consider a reactant, so consider a reactant a reactant is reacting and it is forming a product, that is P. Okay, एक product form हो रहा है, suppose a product is forming, suppose the product B is forming. Consider a reactant, a reactant which is reacting and it is forming a product, that is product is B. Okay, B product form हो रहा है यहाँ पे. Okay, so now how we will represent this in the term that is change in the concentration. So average rate of consumption of A. So देखो हम लोग कैसे लिखेंगे इसको. So average rate of consumption, average rate of consumption. कौन कंज्यूम हो रहा है यहाँ पे इसमें? reactant they will get consumed, reactant they will get consumed. How rapidly reactants are consumed, understand? So reactant क्या होते हैं? consumed होते हैं. और formed क्या होते हैं? formed क्या होते हैं? products they are forming. Understood? So you have to use this word properly, where it is will be consumed and where it will be formed. So formed, products will be formed and the reactants will be consumed. Okay, so what we can say here right now, the average rate of consumption. अभी consumption कौन कर रहा है? Reactants कर रहा है. Okay, reactants they are getting consumed. So average rate of consumption of A. Okay, A, because A is what our reactant. ये देखो यहाँ पे लिखा है मैंने, A is a reactant, and it is given by, and it is given by minus that is delta, minus delta the concentration of A. Okay, so in this way it is written concentration of A divided by, that is delta T. Understood? So here A is the reactant which is reacting and B is the product which is forming. Okay, A is the reactant which is consuming, okay, in the chemical reaction, and B is the product which is forming in this chemical reaction. So here we have written average rate of consumption. We can write it similarly, average. Okay, AVG means average. Average rate of formation of B. Average rate of formation, because here the formation of product, and product is what? B. और कैसे लिख सकते हैं इसको? The product it is forming and it is represented by plus sign. Okay, ये याद रखो आप लोग. Okay, plus, that is delta. Okay, concentration of B, concentration of B divided by time interval, that is delta T. Okay, plus and minus symbol where we are using. समझ में आया सब लोगों को? Okay, so we are using minus sign for the reactant, for the consumption, because they are getting consumed, and the product which are forming, for which we are using plus sign here, plus delta B. This B will represent concentration of B, concentration of the product, okay, divided by the time interval delta T, change in the time. Okay, so we can write it the average rate of reaction. Okay, average rate of reaction हम लोग लेते हैं, and average rate of reaction. Okay, so यहाँ पे लिख लेता हूँ मैं. Okay, I hope it is visible. Average rate of reaction. Okay, so because our topic is the same only, average rate of reaction. So average rate of reaction is either can be written in terms of the reactants. Okay, in terms of reactant it is minus of delta A divided by delta T, or it can be written in terms of product, that is plus delta concentration of B divided by delta T. In this way, the average rate of a reaction it is written. Okay, ऐसे लिखते हैं, ये आप ध्यान में रखो. Okay, so in this way it is written, average rate of a reaction it is written. So the rate of reaction represents a decrease in a concentration of the reactants per unit time. क्या दिखाई दे रहा है इसमें? So the average rate of reaction is representing, what is that? Decrease in the concentration of the reactants. Minus sign is representing the decrease in the concentration. Okay, so उसके नीचे हम लोग लिखेंगे. So the rate of reaction represent the decrease in a concentration of the reactants per unit time. Okay, यहाँ पे देखो, देख सकते हो. This is what? Decrease in a concentration of a reactant. Decrease in a concentration of the reactant. Okay, so the reactant per unit time, per unit time, per unit time. Okay, आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे माइनस साइन, दिस माइनस साइन इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग decrease in the concentration of the reactant per unit time, and this plus delta B upon delta T, this is representing the increase in the concentration of product per unit time. This is representing increase in a concentration, increase in a concentration, increase in a concentration of a product. किसका concentration? Product का concentration. So increase in a concentration of the product, okay, divided by, that is per unit time, per unit time. So in this way, the average rate of consumption or average rate of reaction can be understood for the reactants and the products, and the products. Okay. So the dimensions of rate, okay, dimensions of rate are concentration divided by time. Okay, so चलो इसका हम लोग क्वांटिटी निकालते हैं. Okay, so unit फाइंड आउट करते हैं इसका हम लोग. Okay, so we'll find out the dimension, unit find out करेंगे. So rate the concentration divided by time. Okay, so concentration, yes, concentration कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं हम लोग? मोलैरिटी से रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, that is moles. Okay, that is the number of moles से रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं हम लोग. Okay, so moles per decimeter cube concentration. Okay, so concentration, moles. Okay, concentration is what? Mole. Okay, यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ मैं, suppose. Okay, concentration divided by, okay, concentration, change in a concentration divided by change in a time. Okay, divided by change in a time. So we know that concentration कैसे define करते हैं हम लोग? Moles. Okay, per liter, बराबर है ना? Moles per liter होता है, या फिर moles per decimeter cube भी बोल सकते हो, because 1 decimeter cube is 1 liter. याद रखो. Okay, so moles per decimeter cube is for the concentration, and time is for second. Time is for second. So how we can represent it? We can represent in terms of moles, decimeter cube minus, okay, decimeter cube, okay, and second minus. Okay, so in this way we can represent, okay, decimeter, moles per decimeter cube, okay, per second. Okay, so this is the dimension for the, we can see average rate of average rate बोल सकते हैं हम लोग average rate के लिए. तो ये यूनिट है उसका. Okay, समझ में आया हम लोगों को? moles per decimeter cube inverse, okay, second inverse. Okay, so now we'll see the instantaneous rate of a reaction. Okay, so ये था average rate of chemical reaction. Okay, average rate of chemical reaction. Okay, average rate of chemical reaction. Now we'll see the second, that is instantaneous, at that particular instant. Okay, at that instance, how we calculate the rate of chemical reaction. Okay, instantaneous rate of reaction. So instantaneous rate of reaction. Second is instantaneous rate of reaction. Instantaneous rate of reaction. Instantaneous rate of reaction. Okay, so in a earlier we call it as a average. Okay, average rate of a reaction. Right now it is the instantaneous rate of reaction. So to determine the instantaneous rate of reaction, the progress of a reaction is followed by measuring the concentration of the reactant. Okay, so what we want a progress of a rate of reaction, how it is carrying out, means whether the concentration is in decreasing order, whether the concentration is in increasing order. So we'll understand this with the help of graph. Okay, चलो ग्राफ से हम लोग समझ लेते हैं. Okay, so a reaction is followed by measuring the concentration of the reactants or products for a different time interval. Okay, for the changes in concentration are relatively fast in the beginning, with the latter become slow. That can be understood with the help of this graph. Okay, graph draw कर लेते हैं सबसे पहले हम लोग. Okay, so concentration of the reactant. So I will write here the ये ग्राफ निकालता हूँ यहाँ पे. Okay, and this is the another graph. So on x-axis we are representing a time interval. Okay, time show करेंगे हम लोग x-axis में time. Okay, x-axis में time represent करते हैं हम लोग suppose. And on a y-axis for a very first graph, the reactant concentration. Okay, this is the reactant concentration. Okay, ये reactant का concentration है और second इसमें ये product का concentration है. Product concentration. So now what happens? Okay, how this is vary? When the reaction is carried out, when the reaction takes place, the reactants they will combine. When the reactants they will combine, and what will happen to their concentration? Initially, if they are having a higher concentration, so their concentration will decrease as the time goes on. Okay, so आप देख सकते हो. Okay, so this graph, okay, this graph will indicate there is a decrease in the concentration of the reactant when the time goes. Okay, जैसे 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 रिएक्शन होते जाता है, जैसे जैसे रिएक्शन होते जाता है, उसका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन क्या होता है? डिक्रीज होते जाता है, डिक्रीज होते जाता है. ओके, सो वी कैन कैलकुलेट द रिलेशन बाय फाइंडिंग आउट द स्लोप एट पर्टिकुलर इंटरवल. बराबर है ना, स्लोप हम लोग कैलकुलेट करते हैं. ओके, सो बाय कंसीडरिंग दिस स्लोप वी कैन कैलकुलेट द रिलेशन बिटवीन हाउ दिस concentration is changing with respect to time. Okay, another graph, next graph. In case of the concentration of the product and the time, क्या होगा इसमें? The concentration, as the time goes, the concentration will increase. आप देख सकते हो. Okay, concentration of the product, okay, will increase, and here also we can find out, okay, the relation between this slope. Okay, हम लोग क्या निकाल सकते हैं? स्लोप निकाल सकते हैं. देखो किसी भी एक पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पे हम लोग क्या ले सकते हैं? स्लोप ले सकते हैं, दैट इज dy upon dx, and we can find out the relation. Okay, so the concentration of the reactant, okay, or the product that is plotted against this, which is shown here right now. A tangent drawn to the curve at the time t1 gives rate of reaction. Okay, this will give us the rate of reaction. Okay, तो आप देख सकते हो ये जो tangent है, suppose at this suppose time interval t. Okay, ये suppose यहाँ पे tangent है, यहाँ पे draw किया हुआ है. Consider the time is small t here. Okay, consider the small time t here. So at that time, at this time t, where the tangent we have drawn, देखो यहाँ पे tangent draw किया है. tangent हम लोग draw करते हैं उस slope को और उस curve को. Okay, so at that particular time interval, so the slope thus obtained, the tangent drawn to the curve at that time t1 gives a rate of reaction, and the slope thus obtained gives instantaneous rate of the reaction at that time. Understand? So just now जैसे मैंने अभी बोला आप लोगों को कि ये जो slope है, this will gives us some parameter, and that parameter is what? Instantaneous parameter or instantaneous rate of reaction. Okay, instantaneous rate of reaction मिलता है हमें. Okay, कैसे मिलेगा? स्लोप से. स्लोप कैसे फाइंड आउट करते हैं हम लोग? स्लोप कैसे निकालते हैं हम लोग? यस, वेरिएशन इन पैरामीटर. ओके, स्लोप इन जनरल टर्म स्लोप कैसे निकालते हैं हम लोग? दैट इज dy अपॉन dx. ओके, दैट इज व्हाट? y2 माइनस y1 अपॉन x2 माइनस x1. बराबर बराबर है, ऐसे निकालते हैं हम लोग स्लोप. So similar way here also we'll find out how much is the change in a concentration with respect to time. That is nothing but our slope here. Okay, so the instantaneous rate, okay, the instantaneous rate here it will be calculated by calculating the slope, okay, by obtaining the slope. So I will write here, by obtaining the slope at time interval, slope at time t1, at time that is t1 time में निकालेंगे हम लोग. Okay, so instantaneous rate of reaction will be given by, that is dc upon dt. Okay, तो आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे dc will represent, okay, that is a change in the concentration at that instance, divided by dt, that is change in a temperature. Okay, so the delta is replaced here, okay, with by derivative. Okay, delta जो था यूज किया हम लोगों ने सबसे पहले, okay, वो अभी रिप्लेस हो गया, okay, डेरिवेटिव से. एंड इन द एक्सप्रेशन, so in chemical kinetics we are concerned with instantaneous rate. So this is very important. At what instance? Okay, at what instance? That is instantaneous rate of a reaction which is obtained by a particular slope at time interval. So ये देखो graphically आप समझ सकते हो. This is the graph is showing react concentration of the reactant versus time. This is showing concentration of the product versus time. Okay, as the time goes on in a chemical reaction, okay, as a chemical reaction is proceeds, okay, so the concentration of the reactant is decreased. आप देख सकते हो ये वाले ग्राफ से आप समझ सकते हो what is happening to the concentration. The concentration is decreasing as the time goes on, okay, in a chemical reaction. And as the time goes on in chemical reaction, its concentration of the product which is formed is increasing. Concentration of the product formed which is increasing. We can find out, the slope at this particular point. देखो मैंने point show किया है, and this point will represent the time interval, the time at t, small time t, the slope. Okay, we will draw the slope, and this slope will give us change in a concentration. Okay, that is derivative dc upon dt, that is change in a temperature. Okay, change in a, sorry, change in a time. So, and this is very important, called as instantaneous rate of a reaction. This is called as instantaneous rate of a reaction. Okay, so consider for a reaction where the reactants are reacting. Okay, reactant are reacting. Consider this is the reactant which is reacting. A is the reactant which is forming a product. Is forming a product suppose form हो रहा है. The product which is forming is a B. So rate of consumption of A, okay, हमें पता है rate of consumption of A at any time. Okay, so we will write here rate of consumption, rate of consumption, rate of consumption of reactant A at any time, at any time, at any time t, which is given by minus d, the concentration of A divided by dt. Okay, just same as that what we have studied for the average rate of reaction. Okay, but in a change in operator, here operator is the derivative. Okay, derivative operator है, यहाँ पे derivative है, minus the concentration of A upon dt for the rate of consumption. Now rate of formation of B. Okay, so rate of formation of the product B, rate of formation of the product B at time, at any time, suppose t, and it is given by, okay, अभी एक plus से, okay, so it is given by, that is d concentration of B upon dt. Okay, concentration of B upon dt. Okay, so change in the concentration of B upon dt. So rate of reaction at time t, okay, so for instantaneous rate or rate of reaction, okay, rate of a reaction at time t, at time. So you have to understand this. Here we have not used the word that is instantaneous rate. Okay, ये बार बार use नहीं करेंगे हम लोग word instantaneous, instantaneous, instantaneous. We will understand when it is taken at particular time. Okay, for time t, for time t, for time t. This will define itself. Okay, this will define itself. That is at that instant. At that instant. That is instantaneous rate. Okay. So the rate of reaction at that time is either minus d concentration of A upon dt or d concentration or the concentration in B upon dt. Okay, so in this way it is written, rate of reaction at time t. So for the reaction involving 1 mole of A and B each, the rate of consumption of A equals to rate of formation of B. Okay, अगर मान लो कोई रिएक्शन है, ओके, अभी यही वाली रिएक्शन है सपोज, ओके, कंसीडर द रिएक्शन वेयर द नंबर ऑफ जो मोल्स है उसमें जो नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ रिएक्टेंट है वो 1 है और नंबर ऑफ जो प्रोडक्ट विच इज फॉर्म्ड वो भी सपोज 1 है. सो इन दैट केस व्हाट वी कैन से, क्या बोल सकते हैं हम लोग? सो कंसीडर मोल ऑफ ए इज कंज्यूम्ड, कंसीडर 1 मोल ऑफ ए, कंसीडर 1 मोल ऑफ ए इज कंज्यूम्ड. ओके, कंज्यूम्ड हो रहा है सपोज, ओके, कंज्यूम्ड, consider 1 mole of A is consumed and 1 mole of B is formed. 1 mole of B is formed. 1 mole of B is formed. So the rate of consumption of A is equals to rate of formation of B. बराबर है ना, हम लोग बोल सकते हैं ना. ओके, यहाँ पे क्या बोल सकते हैं हम लोग? The rate of consumption of A is equals to rate of formation of B बोल सकते हैं, because here only 1 mole are present. 1 mole for the consumed reactant and 1 mole for the formed product. Okay, so that's why we can say that, okay, that's why we can say that the reactions involving 1 mole of A and B, the rate of consumption A is equals to rate of formation of B. Okay, but this will not be the true for the reactions involving a different stoichiometric. Okay, क्योंकि generally क्या होता है, we have seen, okay, reactions in which the stoichiometrics are different. बराबर है, coefficient stoichiometric coefficients क्या होता है, अलग अलग होता है, not always that there will be only one coefficient. Okay, so in that case, how to write it, how to represent it? Consider the another example. Okay, दूसरा example लेते हैं. Okay, so for this case, if we are saying 1 mole of reactant is consumed to form 1 mole of the product, that time the rate of formation, the rate of reaction will be same. बराबर, rate of reaction दोनों के लिए क्या रहेगा? सेम रहेगा. अगर सेम मोल्स है तो बराबर है, आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे. Here we have written, here what we have written, the rate of consumption of A is equals to rate of formation of B. बराबर है, this will tell us. Okay, but may not be always applicable. बराबर है. तो देखो actual reactions, ओके, एक्चुअल जो कोएफिशिएंट है वो कैसे होता है, कैसे लेना है वो हम लोग समझ लेंगे. ओके, सो कंसीडर एग्जांपल वेयर the two reactants are there, A and suppose 3 times B. Okay, and it is forming the product that is 2C. Look at it here, right now. The coefficients for the reactants. ये देखो coefficient कितना है, coefficient कितना है, A के आगे 1 है, B के आगे 3 coefficient है. So these are the coefficients for the reactant. बराबर है, stoichiometric for this, stoichiometric coefficients for this reaction, for the reactants. Okay, for reactant A, the stoichiometric coefficient is 1. For reactant B, the stoichiometric coefficient is 3. It is forming a product C where its stoichiometric coefficient is 2. बराबर है ना? एक ही है क्या? सब अलग अलग है right now. Now how to write down in this case? So what we can say that हम लोग क्या बोल सकते हैं इसमें? हम लोग ऐसे बोल सकते हैं कि 1 mole of coefficient A, 1 mole of A is reacting with 3 moles of B to giving rise to 2 moles of C. ऐसे ही बोल सकते हैं हम लोग. ओके, इसको ऐसे बोल सकते हैं. So 1 mole of A is consumed 3 moles of B. Okay, so how we can say right now? 1 mole of A is consumed along with 3 moles of B to form 2 moles of C. Okay, so the stoichiometric coefficients of these three species are different. आप देख सकते हो stoichiometric coefficient for this species A is 1, for species B is 2, for species C is 2. बराबर है, different different coefficient है. Okay, ये जो example लिया हमने ये directly ऐसे लिया. बराबर है. When the 1 mole of reactant A, 1 mole of reactant A is combines with the 1 mole, when 1 mole of reactant A is consumed and 1 mole of B is formed. Okay, but right now here 1 mole of A is consumed along with 3 moles of B and it forms 2 moles of C. Okay, so how we can write this? Okay, the stoichiometric coefficients of these three species are different, and we can write it. The rate of consumption of B, rate of consumption of B is 3 times the rate of consumption of A. Okay, बराबर ऐसे ही बोल सकते हैं हम लोग. Rate of consumption of B will be 3 times. Okay, the rate of consumption of B is 3 times the rate of consumption of A, and the rate of formation of C is twice the rate of consumption of A. So देखो हम लोग इसको कैसे लिखेंगे. So I will write and then we will discuss. पहले मैं लिख लेता हूँ. Okay, equation में, and then we will describe this. Consider how we can write the rate of consumption of A is 3 times the rate of consumption of B. बराबर है, हम लोग ऐसे बोल सकते हैं. ओके, एंड हाउ वी कैन कोरिलेट, ये देखो, चलो मैं बोलता हूँ ये कोरिलेट करेंगे और ये कोरिलेट करो, दो ही कोरिलेट करो और बताओ, बोलो कैसे बोलोगे आप इसमें. द रेट ऑफ consumption of A is 3 times the rate of consumption of B. Okay, so the rate of consumption of B is 3 times the rate of consumption of A, and the rate of formation of C is twice the rate of consumption of A, and that I will write mathematically, minus, okay, that is D concentration of B divided by time, that is dt, is equals to minus 3, that is A, divided by dt. ओके, और कैसे लिख सकता हूँ सेकंड रिलेशन के लिए, कैसे लिख सकता हूँ, द रेट ऑफ कंजम्पशन ऑफ सी, दैट इज रेट ऑफ कंजम्पशन, रेट ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सी, ओके, is twice, okay, is twice minus 2, twice the rate of consumption of A. Okay, चलो फिर से देखो एक बार, चलो. Now we will read this properly. Okay, now pay attention towards the words. चलो कैसे बोल सकते हैं हम लोग इसको. Rate of, सब लोग यहाँ पे ध्यान दो बोर्ड पे ऊपर. Rate of, अभी ये क्या हो रहा है, कंज्यूम हो रहा है, तो वो वर्ड यूज करेंगे कंज्यूम का. ओके, सो रेट ऑफ कंजम्पशन ऑफ बी, रेट ऑफ कंजम्पशन ऑफ बी, दैट इज माइनस, ओके, माइनस में बिकॉज ये रिएक्टेंट थे. सो रेट ऑफ कंजम्पशन ऑफ बी is 3 times the rate of consumption of A. बराबर है, consumption of A. दूसरा A और C के बीच में देखो रिलेशन, the rate of consumption of C, rate of consumption of C E, sorry consumption नहीं आएगा अभी, यहाँ पे कौन सा वर्ड आएगा, formation आएगा, because for C it will be formation. बिकॉज ये फॉर्म हो रहा है, प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म हो रहा है। तो देखो, फॉर रेट ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सी is equals to rate of, it is twice the rate of consumption of A. ओके, थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजिंग है बट देखो फिर से समझ में आ जाएगा आप लोगों को। क्या लिखा है हम लोगों ने, ये एक इक्वेशन लिखा है, ऐसे लिखा है कि 1 मोल ऑफ A is consumed along with 3 moles of B to form 2 moles of C. ओके, तो रिएक्टेंट्स के लिए जो वर्ड यूज करते हैं हम लोग, वो क्या यूज करते हैं, कंज्यूम्ड करते हैं। ओके, और प्रोडक्ट जो फॉर्म होता है उसके लिए क्या यूज करते हैं, फॉर्म्ड यूज करते हैं। ओके, फिर से देखो एक बार, बिटवीन दिस टू। ओके, so rate of consumption of B is equals to 3 times the rate of consumption of A, and rate of formation of C is equals to 2 times, okay, 2 times the rate of consumption of A. So in this way we can write, okay. So but if you will rearrange this, okay, अगर rearrange करेंगे आप लोग इनको, okay, so you will observe that, ये देखो इसको rearrange करेंगे हम लोग, ये देखो minus d concentration of A upon dt will be equals to, ये देखो ये 3 इधर चला जाएगा और ये क्या हो जाएगा, -1/3, ये क्या हो जाएगा, -1/3, that is the concentration of B divided by the change in time, okay, dt, and this is equals to, okay, this is equals to, that is 1/2, okay, this is equals to, ये देखो 2 इधर में आ जाएगा, this is equals to, okay, this is equals to 1/2, okay, this is equals to 1/2। ये देखो आप अगर इनको इक्वल करते हो, इसको इक्वल करते हो, तो ये देखो 2 इधर में आ जाएगा, and that will be equals to -dA, okay, that is equals to -dA। ओके, अगर नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो एक स्टेप और हम लोग बढ़ा सकते हैं यहाँ पे। ओके, एक स्टेप हम लोग यहाँ पे और बढ़ा सकते हैं। चलो एक स्टेप और बढ़ाएंगे हम लोग यहाँ पे। ये देखो ये 3 क्या हो गया, ये 3 इधर में चला गया। ओके, ये जो 3 था ये भी यहाँ पे चला गया। ओके, सो यहाँ पे देखो फिर से लिखेंगे हम लोग इस इक्वेशन को। पहले इसको लिखेंगे, ये देखो d माइनस ऑफ d concentration of A upon dt is equals to 1/2, that is concentration for C divided by dt। अभी देखो इन दोनों में देखो, this is equals with this, बराबर इक्वल है, दोनों भी सेम है, तो हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, इसमें भी हम लोग इसको इक्वली लिख सकते हैं, बराबर है। नाउ वी कैन राइट इट व्हाट दिस, minus d of concentration A upon dt is equals to -1/3, that is concentration of B upon dt। okay, so this is equals to 1/2, that is change in a concentration of C with respect to change in a time। समझ में ये इक्वेशन मिला हमें। so we can say that the rate of reaction, okay, we can say that the rate of reaction हम लोग बोल सकते हैं। okay, so we can now write here a rate of reaction, okay, so rate of reaction is equals to, okay, so ये देखो माइनस में है, that is change in a concentration of A upon dt, okay, that is equals to -1/3, that is d concentration of B upon dt, okay, and that is equals to the product, okay, that is equals to the product which is formed, और कौन सा है product which is formed, that is 1/2 change in the concentration of C upon dt। okay, so in this way we have written, okay, अभी देखो आप, okay, rate of reaction we have written, okay, at time t when 1 mole of A is consumed and 1 mole of B is formed, it is written in this way। okay, देखो moles ये जो है यहाँ पे वो सेम उतना ही आया। अभी यहाँ पे देखो when 1 mole of A is consumed along with 3 moles of B and 2 moles of C is formed, that time after solving this क्या मिला हमें, ये देखो कैसे लिखा हम लोगों ने, आप रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन इसके तरफ फोकस करो, रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन इस क्वांटिटी के तरफ फोकस करो. ओके, सो व्हाट यू विल ऑब्जर्व, माइनस change in, that is d of a divided by dt, okay, is equals to ये देखो माइनस है यहाँ पे, is equals to, this is माइनस, माइनस क्योंकि रिएक्टेंट के लिए क्या आता है रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन, वो माइनस में लिखते हैं हम लोग, माइनस ये जो 3 जो स्टाइकियोमेट्रिक जो कोएफिशिएंट था वो क्या हो गया, उसके नीचे चला गया 1/3, okay, 1/3. So in this way now you can write down the rate of reactions for any reaction. Okay, आप इस टर्म में लिख सकते हो. ओके, रिएक्टेंट्स के लिए माइनस साइन लेना है आगे, और this d of a change in the concentration of a divided by change in the time, that is dt, is equals to माइनस साइन लेना है रिएक्टेंट के लिए, माइनस जो कोएफिशिएंट है वो आगे नीचे लिखना है 1/3, then d of concentration b divided by dt, and for the product which is formed it will be in a plus sign 1/2, the change or d of derivative of concentration for c divided by dt, like this. Okay, so in this way one can easily understand. Okay, so write the expression for a rate of a reaction, right, the expression for a rate of a reaction for the given reaction. चलो ये आप ट्राई करो, बोलो आप लोग बताओ मुझे. Write the expression for the reaction. The reaction is twice NO, twice N2O, twice N2O in a gaseous state getting decomposed into 4 NO2 gaseous state plus oxygen O2 in a gaseous state. चलो इस रिएक्शन के लिए, इस फॉर दिस रिएक्शन राइट डाउन द रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन. यस, बोलो कौन बताएगा इसका आंसर, बोल सकते हो आप लोग, स्क्रीन पे तो लिख नहीं सकते हो आप लोग, तो फिर बोलो हाउ यू विल राइट डाउन द रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन फॉर द गिवन रिएक्शन के लिए कैसे लिख सकते हो, बोलो. यस, रिएक्टेंट्स विच इज कंज्यूम्ड, क्या कोएफिशिएंट है इसके आगे, 2 कोएफिशिएंट है, कैसे लिखते हैं हम लोग, यस, कैसे लिखते हैं हम लोग उसको, यस, रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन वी हैव टू राइट डाउन, रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन, यस, कैसे लिखते हैं हम लोग, -1/2, बराबर है, ये देखो माइनस में लिखते हैं और जो कोएफिशिएंट है वो लिखना पड़ता है नीचे 1/2, देन d ऑफ, यस, d ऑफ, देन किसके लिए लिखोगे, दैट इज N2O upon dt, okay, is equals to product which is formed, it is 4 times, okay, it is so, that's why 1/4, okay, positive में आएगा, okay, change for, that is NO2, change in the concentration of NO2 divided by dt plus, okay, प्लस नहीं लिखेंगे यहाँ पे, इज इक्वल्स टू आएगा, ओके, इज इक्वल्स टू, यस, कितने हैं 1 मोल से, सो 1 मोल, दैट्स व्हाई d of O2 upon dt. So in this way a rate of reaction will be written. Okay, समझ में, ऐसे लिखेंगे हम लोग rate of reaction. So for a general, okay, for a general reaction, okay, for a general reaction, कोई भी रिएक्शन रहने दो, ओके, उसके लिए कैसे लिखते हैं वो देखेंगे हम लोग. सो इन जनरल, suppose any general reaction is there, consider A moles for capital A, B times the capital B, and it is forming a product C times. Generally हम लोग यही reaction लेते हैं, general reaction. Okay, it is forming this product. So the rate of reaction, rate is written, कैसे लिखते हैं हम लोग, -1/A. ये जो कोएफिशिएंट है स्टाइकियोमेट्रिक कोएफिशिएंट वो नीचे चला जाता है 1/A में, and d of A upon dt, okay, is equals to, yes, b क्या है कोएफिशिएंट है, that is 1/-1/b change in a concentration of B divided by dt. So this is for the reactant and the formed product जो form हो रहा है उसके लिए कैसे लिखोगे 1/C change in a concentration of C divided by dt, okay, and is equals to yes D 1/D पॉजिटिव में लेना है प्रोडक्ट जो फॉर्म होता है उसके लिए so concentration of D upon dt, okay. So in this way the rate of reaction, in this way the rate of a chemical reaction, okay, rate of chemical reaction, it is written in this way, okay, it is written in this way. So I hope how to write the rate of a reaction, okay, rate of reaction कैसे लिखते हैं तो, okay.